Okay, good day everybody. My name is Folake of Sewing Class with Folake. I'm a fashion designer and also a fashion teacher. So I was going to show you several things that I use in my sewing room, right? So I'm trying to fix my camera. Okay, let me start with the. I wear this on my wrist. I may not call the name exactly how it is. I know that most of us must have seen this where it's sold. So when I'm sewing, see the way I just wear it. And my pins, some of my pins are already stuck to it. You get, then this pin with the color heads, somehow I prefer it to this normal pin. See that? So I have two of it just in case I couldn't find one where it is. So this one is my magnet. I can get the actual name for you. Maybe I'll be writing it on the screen when I'm editing it. So this is my magnet. I don't know what to call it, plastic magnet. It's magnet anyway. So whichever pins I'm working with, it just sticks to it, right? I just use it to pick my pins. Makes my work easier. Then tuck pin. This tuck pin, so whenever I'm working, this table of mine is soft, So whenever I'm working with my paper, for when I'm teaching in my class, or when I want to make a dress for someone, and the fabric is not staying in place. Usually with all this lycra fabric, I'll just use this to pin it down. See that? This table is soft. And I noticed that white background is better for my pictures. Okay, so this is my top pin. I'll just put it back. It's always important to have all your things in place. It's going to help you whenever you need to work, so that you don't start looking for them. Okay, so I have two of it. So anytime I like, I can just switch. I'll just put it aside since I've already shown us. And this one also, I'll put it aside. Pin tuck, as it's called. And where I keep my bobbin. I don't like, when I'm trying to teach something, I don't like to call too big names. Okay, so and this boy, I'm going to be writing it on the screen so that we can see it. So I usually use this one to hold fabric in place. Although most times when I see new tools, I like to get them, even if I don't know the use. Like this one, I didn't know the use at first, but I later found out the use. I used to use two pieces of paper. They're in two different places, so this one has hold it in place. So for example, now when you are sewing, maybe for example, instead of using pin, this one will just hold it in place. Then you sew it up to this point. When you are close to this point, you can just take it out. You see. So I just decided to put it on this part of my this bobbin ring. Yeah, bobbin ring. I think that's the name. Okay, so all my bobbin, they're all inside. So this plastic bobbin came with my normal white head, the small butterfly white head machine. Then this one is the one for the bobbin for the industrial machine. Then this one came with the manual, but I use it with my white head too. The white head machine uses this one too with the plastic. And the way my bobbin is plenty, yeah, I got them. I bought them the same lady I bought this one from. Okay, so excuse me a minute. Okay, so that's that about this one. Then I usually use this one. I think I use it to notch. I did a content on it on my page. Folake Dubai, that's my Facebook name. So I prefer to use it to notch so it doesn't go farther than the point I want it to. Okay, instead of using my scissors. Of course, this is the scissors also. So I'm done showing us this one. Then this one is bias tape. Oops. So when I bought it, I think I bought 4 of it, right? So this, yeah, 4. Because the reason why it's like this is because the bias you can do different sizes, so that's the reason why it's like this. So I can probably do a tutorial on how to use it, although you can also search it so you can find it. So you pass your fabric to this place and pull it out through this place. That's how it's done. So this one looks like, I don't know, I think this one looks like no, it has to be this one as the normal size of the regular bias that we use. Okay, so okay, I did the content on this one too. This was how it was when it was in my machine. I think it was the Serger machine that it came with. So for a very long time I was just using it as the brush. So there was a certain time I was just working and I just discovered that it has the seam ripper inside. This seam ripper, I'm sure you know how it's used. It's used to, like, if you stitch a fabric. I did a video on it. You can check. Use it to loosen it, and sometimes I use it to just tear out something. I see, because this part has the blade, this middle part, and I have a bigger one too. You see that? Then these two now I got them separately. This one came with the machine, so I'll just put it back. I'll just put it back so that everything will be in place. Okay, so what else do I want to show again? Okay, this marker is what I discovered that is clearer when I want to write. Yes. Okay, so what else? Yes, my metal ruler. For a very long time I used to buy ruler whenever, because I use it for my when I want to start working on the paper patterns to show my students. My kids always destroy the plastic ruler, the other forms of ruler, but this one has been, it's more than 2 years now. I've always had it. It has a longer one. This one stopped at I think 12 inches. It has a longer one, about, I can't remember how many inches. Then this screwdrivers, you use it for your machine. Sometimes when you need to service it by yourself. Okay, so I think I don't know, I think this one came with the manual, right? And the tracing wheel. When you want to have a kind of small stitch on your paper, so that you can just follow it when you want to start cutting it before using your scissors. That's just the brief explanation I can give. I don't know if you can see it clearly. Can't it? Okay, so this one is it the looper. When my overlocking machine, when I need to pass the thread, because that machine can be very technical. So this is what I used to pull out the. Oh, and this, guess what this one is? Yeah. So this one is the different machine foots I got. The different machine foot I got, and I think I'll have to do a different video for this one. So they are seeing that it's two. One came with the machine, then I bought this one separate sets. Yeah. So these people have done a lot of work on it. Okay, so this is the button hole. See that? Then this one is for the button itself. The other side is two also, because one came with the machine. Then I'm trying to talk about the ones I'm very familiar with. This one is for gathers. This is the gather foot. Then talk about this one. I think I have it on my page. Please check my page, or maybe I'll just send the link to it. This one also. So many. This one. Let me just this one is for zip. Yeah, zipper foot. This one looks like the one for the overlock or overcast foot. If it's not correct, please apology. So if this one is not the overcast foot, it doesn't need to be this one. Either of these two. But we can. I did a content on it talking about each of them. Okay. So I think I'll have to do a separate tutorial. I have it written out to show us. This one is by, I can't forget this one. Bias binding foot. Is it bias binding? To hem the edge. Like to just be rolling it. Roll hem foot. To be rolling it as you're sewing. So this one will just be controlling it. Making the work easy for you. Then that means I have two buttonhole foot. one came in the machine and I bought it separate. Why didn't I see the one that is for... Okay, the gathers. So let me just say the most common one that I know I use very, very often. The buttonhole foot. This one. The gathered foot. The zipper foot. I said it's reducing. The overcast foot is this one. So let me just show you the rest, okay? So let me just show us the rest. Let me just show us the rest so that we'll see it, okay? And sorry, I'm just putting over light and putting it on. So when they start calling these their names, I know definitely I'm going to be showing over. As soon as I'm doing that, I'll be showing us. There's supposed to be one that is the normal foot, general foot. Okay, so I think that's that about that too. Oh, okay, they call this one masking tape. Up to today, I'm still wondering why they call it masking tape. But then, if you're trying to work on your, if you're trying to work on your paper pattern and discover that one side of the paper is too short, let me bring these two pieces of paper together now. Listen. So if maybe you need to get a particular length, so since it's paper now, let's just say paper tape here. Yeah? So this one will just put it in place. I still prefer this one to the other one because this one you can easily put a scissors through it. Okay, you can easily put a scissors through this one. So that is the essence of this masking tape in my shop. I still have the other one. Okay. I think that's that for now. After some time, I'll try to show us more things that will be of use to us too. Okay.